In this video, I looked at Google Travel. It's a must for any travelers to check the latest and greatest prices on flights and hotels, as well as to learn about what's out there. Google Travel as a product consists of 6 major features or sub-products shown in this side menu. Google Travel does an excellent job in integrating their other products like Google Maps, which allow users to interact on a visual map, and Google Search, which generates recommendations through search queries. Most of the design uses outlines and goes for that flat look. However, Google uses drop shadows on primary elements for emphasis. Focusing on Google Flights, today I'd like to propose a couple of fixes that make it a more visually consistent product, as well as new features that build on existing designs to make it more impactful. Currently, on Google Flights, there are a lot of filters that can be applied to narrow down search results. One inconsistency I found is how Google Flight makes use of its clear button on its filters. Clearing filters like the number of stops is currently not intuitive because users cannot clear these radio buttons, especially in this case where at least one must be selected. Another inconsistency is that some filters had canceled to close the filter, while others had an X on the top right. For my proposal, something fun I added on the passenger filter is the ability to add pets as an option. This way, users who own pets won't forget to add this as an extra step when they start booking. To address the clear button issue, I made it more direct and changed clear into reset to default. And to fix the inconsistency with the cancel and X button, I aligned the text so that form elements align with the header and the buttons align with the X. The key page on Google Flights is Flight Selections. Users follow through a few steps to select departing and returning flights before they review a summary. Currently, if users do not use any filters or do not sort these results, this page can have a very long vertical scroll. That's less than ideal, especially if this is used on mobile devices. This version is much more condensed, with users having the ability to view their departing flight at the same time as their returning flight. I condensed the table so that users can optionally expand to view more flights. Making the flight selection is as simple as clicking on the row. Once users start their selections, a footer appears on the bottom and informs users the next step, which is to view the summary. Now, this summary page has also been revised with very minor edits. In the current version on the left, we see a lot of information that may or may not be relevant. In the proposed version, I had moved the price information to the top so that it is placed more closely with the total price. Then I had filled in the button in blue as the call to action button. The current version uses an outline which can get lost on the page. The last edit on the page is just extra, as I had explored how to make Google Travel a more personalized product. My Trips is a concept feature that I explored where users can combine all their discoveries and searches on Google Travel and create a trip. Like Google Docs, users will be able to collaborate and even share travel plans and experiences publicly for others to be inspired by.